Okay, Blake, quick rundown of KSP for you. Hey, apart from what I already told you, pretty much these are the things you need to know. Okay, here's the tech tree, and there's another science module, which is called the Science Junior. That'll get you some more science. Hey, I don't know how much you figured out, but we'll find out. Okay, rocket design, mass lift, blah blah blah. It's all centered. Complicated decoupling stages. Some of that there. And for some reason I have that on it. Why do I have that on it? Let's try and... Yep, this one. Now I have a model in here. I'm trying to point it out. This one here is an inline reaction wheel. Now that will allow me to control my ship, and then I have a whole heap of them down here. So when I press T, I turn them on, and it comes up with a little green indicator here. Thrust up and blast off. Now that yellow thing represents sort of the direction you're headed, rather than the reticle here, which points the direction you're facing. I mean, this is a pretty simple ship. It's got the basic thingies here. I mean, the only things you might not have for this is the wings, probably the nose cones, but they're really unimportant. And then you can put whatever you want there anyway. So, okay. There was a problem with my launching stage back there. I'd like to point that out, but I'll fix that later. These have a thruster. These are 215, yeah. Got old Jeb here. Now, I don't know how much you know, but this is a really important fuel efficiency saving thing. I remember when I used to play and I flew the rocket just straight up, and then when I got up there I'd turn horizontal and then thrust that way to make my orbit. It's incredibly inefficient. When you get to about here, you can do it further or later, you start to turn. And when you're taking off, you always turn that way. I can't remember why, but there's a reason. I think it's to do with the planet's rotation, so it makes it easier to make a landing spot. As you can see, I'm pointed more that way, but I'm still only going that way. I'm definitely not doing this the most efficient way, but it's more efficient than going straight up. Neither is this the most efficient staging, but I'm trying not to give spoilers here. I'm trying to give you the basic idea. Okay, we're going to go completely horizontal now. Up. Stay nice and horizontal. Okay, so here we are. Think about 80 is your minimum orbital making distance. Now, as I said with the nodes thing, just click on one of the spots, and then second. I should probably... Oh, it's fine for now. So you can come along and you can go like this and change, and you can see that how much you're thrusting affects your path. And it comes up with a little blue dot here, tells you how much you're thrusting, when to thrust, and estimated burn time. I'm just gonna thrust down again. Just going to thrust a bit more again. And we're going to watch as this makes orbit. Okay. I'm not particularly fussy about it being even, but that's what it needs to be. Right. So, when you're flying, when the moon is here on the horizon, then basically you thrust forward. So, what you use Mover-Doers for is you use it to predict the location. So I reckon when I come back around here, I'll be able to thrust prograde, which is what this symbol here is, and there. And I will probably get a capture. Capture. I'll just delete that because I think I put it a little bit up. It's not what I want to do. Okay. You can play with that to sort of get it how you want. I mean, you can have it right so you will land on it straight away. Okay. Fast forward away. Try not to go past it. It's a real tricky bit. Okay, line it up. See, I've got 50 something rather seconds. Hopefully at some point my engine doesn't cut out. And you want to get it around about so that when you're halfway through your burn you're at 0 seconds. Because of course you're not going to thrust that much instantaneously. And there goes my engines. Ta-da! And then you can come over to this node and remove it. And there you can see your patented path. Ta-da! I'm Alex the Ninja. Goodbye.